Now we'll be looking at what do we need to do to succeed in this program. We call it maximizing your tech journey, the Tech Quest way. For every organization, they have a way they go about their things. And then if you don't follow it that way, it will be difficult for you to cope. And so we first of all have to show you how we go about our programs here in TechQuest. The goal of this orientation program is to ensure that at the end of your 3 months in TechQuest, you will be able to learn what you have registered for. We've had experiences of people registering for the program, and at the long run, they will not continue with the program. Not as many that started will have the stamina and the ability to continue to the end. There have always been cases like that. But with the orientation program, it will prepare you ahead of time so that you know the things you will expect from this program, the step-by-step procedures you will follow to get to the desired results in this program. That's why we have organized this section, this program tonight. So, there are certain things I'll be telling us tonight. One of it will be the stages of this program. The next one will be the applications we use in this program. But in it all, I have 2 policies. And that 2 policies is that for anyone coming in this program, you must be dedicated and determined. That is my policy. If you are not a dedicated person, you cannot succeed in this program. What do I mean by being dedicated? There are so many things that will be calling for our attention. There are so many things that will be calling for you to, there's this tendency that you will do this today, do that tomorrow, and do the other one tomorrow. One of the characteristics of the Nigerian youth, or we youth, is that we tend to be serial entrepreneurs. That is, we have the ability to do so many things at a time. We are doing official duties in the corporate world, and then we are still pursuing other side hustles, in quotes. And so many of these things will be calling for our attention. At the end of it, we will not be able to focus on a particular one. And so if you are such a person and you are in this program, I think you need to readjust. You need to plan yourself very well. That is where determination comes in. Are you determined to go into the tech field? Are you ready to actually sacrifice some things in order to acquire the skills you have determined to acquire? The skills you really said you want to acquire. Are you ready to make some sacrifices to acquire them? Because as you proceed in this program, you see that it won't remain, your life won't remain the way it used to be again. Now, when I'm talking about sacrifice, sacrifice is going to do with your timing. Sacrifice is going to do with your resources. When I talk about time, you see that there were times that you used to put into other engagements. Some of you are business personnel, business executives, some are working class, But the truth is that your ability to make effective use of your time will determine your success in this training. Let me take for instance, I used to be In fact, I am a serial entrepreneur, just like most of you. I deal on rice, I deal on agricultural products. That is why most times you could see some of my other company names. Now, but when I decided to go into the field of tech, I told myself, if I must succeed in this tech, there must be a limit. I'm not saying quit every other thing that you were doing, but there must be a limit to the time you invest in other things. The tech war needs your time. Are we following? Can I hear somebody's voice? I'm not seeing my screen now because I'm. All right, thank you. Thank you. So, what am I saying? You need to be determined to do what you have chosen to do. And not only that you are determined, you need to be dedicated to it. When I mean dedication, it is not just something that you do today and then you leave it tomorrow. You do it the next day. No. It needs consistency. It needs everyday work. In fact, the best thing that you should be doing now is that every time, whenever you are thinking, assuming that you are a data analyst, whatever you should be thinking now should be data. Data. Even when you're sleeping, you should be analyzing data. At every stage in time, wherever you are, you should be analyzing data. Assuming you are a programmer, each time, wherever you are, you should be thinking of code. Yes, that is how you think out innovative solutions. But by the time that you do it as part-time, the tech field, you can't do it part-time. You can't do it part-time. It's something that you need to commit your time. Yes, you might still be doing other things, but you need to give it your full time. Like, think about it all the time. If you want to develop a unique product now, that product is not just something that you wake up to develop. It's something that is born out of curiosity and out of deep thoughts. That you have stayed and then analyzed the pros and cons of going into this field. And then you say, okay, for me to develop this particular product, then I have to invest so resources into it. And so this key was determination and then dedication should be our watchword in building our big idea. In TechQuest, we have a slogan which we call big, the big idea. What is the big idea? The big idea is B for build, I for innovate, and then G for grow. Build, innovate, and grow. You have ideas that you have always wanted to put out there. There are so many things that you have always wanted, yeah, this should be your own product. If this product would actually be there, you need to build it. The world is waiting to see what you can do. It is not just you being passive in this life. No, you cannot exist throughout this life without developing a solution that others will use. So for you to develop that solution, you have to build it. And knowing that there are many other existing solutions, you can innovate. You can innovate from different or existing solutions and then make it unique. And when you do this, you grow. And so in TechQuest, we say you should build, innovate, and then grow. We want to see you build. We want to see you innovate. We want to see you grow in the course of this program. You cannot just spend your 3 months in this program without building a unique skill set. You must build a unique skill set that will put you out there, that when you go out, you can offer solutions to problems. That's what we want to see you do. But to achieve this, we have a laid down procedure. We have procedures through which you will follow in this program for you to achieve the required results. So we have the learning methods. How do we carry out our training, our teachings in this place? Now, the first step is that all our training will be virtual. The way you and I are talking today, this is the way this program will always be held. During your classes, then there will be instructor-led classes that will be held on Google Meets. We will always use Google Meets for our training. And then their instructor, the classes will be for 3 times a week or 2 times a week as the case may be. Then it will always be from 8 p.m. Nigerian time to 9 p.m. Then the duration of the scholarship program is 3 months. This training you have embarked on today, it will last for 3 months. Now, we have 7 stages in this training. Pay particular attention to this. We have 7 stages in this training. Stage 0 to stage 5, and then the final stage. Maybe I'll still come back to explain that stage of a thing, but as time goes on, you get to acquaint yourself with it. I may still do a live demonstration of how the stages they work. But for more emphasis on that stages, now when you begin this program, which you have started today, once you start your classes, today you are not starting your classes today, but once you start your classes, we will drop a stage 0 project. You will do your stage 0 project. That project is just going to be a general knowledge. We know that you are just coming to the program, you have not been taught, but you are going to do that project. And then in the second week of the training, you will do the stage 1 project. After 2 weeks, another project. After 2 weeks, another project. That is to say, there will be projects in the second week, 4th week, 6th week, 8th week, 10th week, and 12th week. That is the 12 weeks that this program will last. There will be different projects. So trainings are project based, and every class is followed by a task. Submission of a task is a prerequisite to working on the project. This is what this means. That at the end of your classes, your facilitators are going to give you tasks to perform. You have been taught, and then a task will be given to you. Go and practice this, and then do the task, and then submit it. Now, if you do this task and submit, that means that you will be able to participate in the project. Now, when you submit the project, and then you have up to 90% attendance in the class, you'll be promoted from stage 1 to stage 2. Now, let me re-explain that. In the stage 0 now, which will be dropped any moment from now, in the stage 0, when you submit it and then your project has been approved, you will be promoted to stage 1. Now, in stage 1, you will do your tasks, the tasks the instructors will give to you, the projects the instructors will give to you, and then you have 90% attendance to the class. We don't joke with attendance, because some people may register for this program and you will never see them again. So Once we combine your tasks, your projects, your attendance, that is what will guarantee your promotion to stage 2. Now, failure in stage 2, if you still do the same thing, you will be promoted to stage 3. And then in stage 3, failure to be promoted as stage 3 means that you will be kicked out of the program. Now, this is what this means. You have maybe for some of you that would want to just waste the time of the facilitators by just registering, the facilitator will be there waiting for you. The person will not see you to take the classes. Once we exercise patience for you from stage 0, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, waiting for you, and you have not been consistent to your classes, then when you are supposed to go to stage 4, you will not go to stage 4. We will drop you from PC or on your phone. And then students are added to private channels according to their stack. Like some of you are in cybersecurity, some in UI UX, some front end, and then others. You will not all be together the way we are this night. You will all be in different channels. And in that channel, what you will always do is you will be every communication, every correspondence we need to pass to you as a UI UX student, we drop it on that Slack channel. That's where you get your information. We don't want to post it in a general platform where everybody has access to it. No, we can't post the information for the UI UX or the front end students in the WhatsApp group that everybody is there. And in the WhatsApp group, you're having other cohorts. It is not just this cohort. So we will be dropping the information related to you in your various stack. And now we equally have other public channels. In the public channels, everybody is there irrespective of your stack. Like I've always said, in the field of tech, you don't work alone. You don't work alone. You need to network. You need to collaborate. A UI UX person will work with a front-end developer. You will work with project managers and product managers. All that, you need the services of one another. So you cannot exist alone. So these public channels are meant for us to network. You can chat in the channels and then reply trends. We equally have announcement channel. This announcement channel is strictly for passing of information. Strictly for passing of information concerning every participant. So do not chat in that channel. Don't chat in that channel. You can reply to trends. You can use emojis in that channel, but then don't bombard the place with a lot of information or charts. So students in their various tasks will submit their tasks and projects to a link that will be provided in that Slack, in that stack. So that means that once you are given assignment, once you are submitting your project, you submit to that particular stack you are. We equally have, yes, we have not introduced it now, but it will still come in place. We want to see that at the end of your stay in TechQuest, if it is the will of the Almighty, you will be able to connect to your life partner. So we have a love channel, which is for networking. You can meet your life partner there. You can get useful contacts that will help you in the course of your journey in tech in that channel. So in that channel, it is not only for the people in this cohort. You have the other people that are ahead of you in that cohort. Most times you'll be getting jobs. You'll be getting jobs that only you cannot do. You have to reach out to some of the networks you have built so that you can collaborate and then work on those tasks. Students are to update their profiles and set their status to the number of the stage they are. Is anybody following me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. All right. So students are to update their profiles and set their status to the number of stage they are. What this means is once you download the Slack app, you need to update your profile. Updating profile means that you are going to set a name. You set the name, your unique name. My name is James Obogo, but you can see that my Slack name is Jamon, and that Jamon is a unique name to me. Now, your own, you will have your name as maybe Paul Ozilo, and then there should be another unique name that will differentiate you from any other Paul Ozilo that may be in the channel. So in that order, and then you are also going to set at this beginning stage, you are going to set your status to 0. We'll have a practical demonstration so that you see how that works. You see how that works. Okay, at this point, I think I've come to the end of the presentation here. We'll now go into a practical demonstration where you will see how it works. You see how the Slack works, and then we'll get back to questions and answers, and then we'll be able to hear if the questions are referring to any particular stack. We have the tutors here. They will answer you, and then if it is the one I will answer, I will equally answer you.